Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. The 2026 Bismarck Battleship represents a new era in naval supremacy, blending the brute force of traditional battleships with the intelligence and adaptability of modern maritime technology. In this video, we're going to explore the Bismarck in a level of detail that truly shows why naval analysts call it a floating generation leap. From its design philosophy and propulsion system to its devastating offensive lineup and futuristic defense capabilities, the Bismarck is built not just to dominate the seas, but to reshape what dominance even means. Whether you're a military tech enthusiast or a casual viewer fascinated by powerful machines, this breakdown will give you a clear, engaging look into what makes this battleship one of the most advanced surface warships ever conceived. To start, the 2026 Bismarck is physically enormous. With a length of about 330 meters and a displacement of nearly 90,000 tons, it's larger than any classic battleship and almost approaches the size of compact aircraft carriers. But unlike traditional battleships that proudly displayed large turrets and towering superstructures, the Bismarck has a distinct low-profile shape designed around stealth. Its hull uses radar-absorbing composites and angled surfaces that bounce radar waves away rather than back to the source. Even the antennas and sensor arrays are enclosed inside streamlined coverings, reducing the radar cross-section dramatically. For a ship of this magnitude to appear on radar with a signature closer to a mid-sized destroyer is a staggering accomplishment, and it gives the Bismarck a significant edge when approaching contested zones or operating silently in international waters. Now let's move into the heart of what defines the ship: weaponry. While battleships of the past depended mainly on huge-caliber guns, the Bismarck combines traditional firepower concepts with energy-based and missile-based precision tools. The primary offensive systems begin with the dual electromagnetic railguns on the forward deck. These are not just regular guns, they use electromagnetic force to launch projectiles at hypersonic speeds, often exceeding Mach 7. This incredible velocity means the shells can travel immense distances with almost no drop, making them deadly against ships, land targets, and even some aerial threats. The absence of chemical explosives in the ammunition reduces storage risk and gives the ship more room for other systems. In real terms, this means the Bismarck can engage targets over 200 kilometers away with kinetic energy impacts powerful enough to punch through hardened surfaces. Beyond the railguns, the ship carries a vast vertical launch system with over 300 missile cells. These cells are compatible with multiple missile types: long-range land attack cruise missiles, sea-skimming anti-ship missiles, anti-air interceptors, hypersonic glide strike vehicles, and even ballistic missile defense interceptors. The flexibility here is important. It allows the Bismarck to switch roles on the fly, one moment acting as a frontline assault vessel, the next functioning as a regional air defense shield. What really stands out is the integration of adaptive guidance, meaning the ship's missiles can adjust mid-flight based on new data fed from drones, satellites, or onboard sensors. This gives the Bismarck the ability to hit moving targets with unmatched accuracy. Then there's the laser system, one of its most futuristic components. Mounted around the superstructure are next-generation directed energy weapons capable of destroying drones, incoming missiles, and even small boats by heating them until critical systems fail. Because these lasers run on the ship's enormous power output, they can fire repeatedly without worrying about ammunition limits. With targeting software that automatically locks onto incoming threats and calculates the best firing point, the system acts as a rapid reaction shield that traditional battleships could only dream of. To sustain all this power-hungry equipment, the Bismarck uses a nuclear hybrid propulsion system. This is not an outdated reactor design, it's a modern, modular reactor combined with high-efficiency turbines and waterjet propulsion. The nuclear core generates massive electrical output not just for movement, but also for weapons and onboard systems. The waterjet thrusters reduce noise dramatically, giving the ship a low acoustic signature that makes it hard for submarines to track. Despite its size, the Bismarck can reach speeds above 35 knots, which is astonishing for a ship of this displacement. And thanks to a hydrodynamically optimized hull, it remains stable even in rough seas, reducing drag and improving maneuverability during high-speed turns. Stepping inside the Bismarck, you find one of the most advanced automated control ecosystems ever implemented on a naval vessel. Instead of relying on thousands of crew members like the battleships of old, the 2026 model operates efficiently with around 550 personnel. This reduction is made possible by AI-driven monitoring systems that oversee damage control, engine diagnostics, weapons coordination, and even route planning. If a fire breaks out, onboard robots respond instantly. If the hull is compromised, automated seals engage within seconds. The ship's central command deck resembles a futuristic operations center, with holographic displays, real-time battlefield modeling, and adaptive threat detection that adjusts strategies on its own. Another signature element is the ship's drone deployment capability. The Bismarck carries unmanned aircraft, surface vessels, and underwater drones in specialized bays. These drones can scout vast ocean areas, perform anti-submarine sweeps, locate mines, gather intelligence, or even deliver precise strikes. This turns the Bismarck into more than a single warship. It becomes the core of a multi-layered, AI-supported combat network capable of influencing battles dozens of miles away without exposing itself directly. Survivability is also a top priority. The hull is built with layered composite armor combining titanium alloys, carbon nanotube reinforcement, and shock absorption membranes designed to disperse explosive force. Critical systems are compartmentalized so a hit in one area doesn't compromise the entire vessel. The ship's internal layout is designed to resist flooding, fire, and electronic interference. Redundancy is built into power lines, communication hubs, and propulsion zones. Even the nuclear reactor is triple shielded using lessons learned from advanced submarine safety systems. Finally, from a design perspective, the 2026 Bismarck carries a kind of futuristic elegance. It retains the imposing aura expected from a battleship, but its sleek edges, sharp geometry, and integrated weapon housings give it the look of a next-generation war machine built for both intimidation and performance. It represents not just a leap in naval engineering, but also a shift in philosophy, away from brute force alone and toward intelligent, multi-layered dominance. In the end, the 2026 Bismarck battleship isn't just a weapon. It's a complete naval ecosystem, a floating base of operations, a self-sustaining and highly adaptable strategic asset. Its combination of stealth, speed, power generation, automated systems, drone integration, and both offensive and defensive firepower makes it one of the most advanced battleships ever conceptualized. Whether viewed from a technical perspective or simply admired as a marvel of modern engineering, the Bismarck proves that the era of battleships didn't end, it evolved.